Hey everyone, this is the Pretty Tarot YouTube channel, and this is the video for the December winners for the December 2017 video. So if you commented in the December 2017 videos, I didn't forget about you guys, and I just did November 2017 winners or whatever. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It is they're available. These are all the names from the previous video that I did, where I showed you guys the papers where I wrote down the names of people from those particular months, and I'm going to take and put them in the bag here. Bag is empty, as you can see, and I'm not going to show you what kind of bag it is because I don't want anyone from that particular brand, you know, acting funny or anything like that. Anyway, so I just put those names in. And I'm going to shake it up. I'm only going to pull, I may pull one, or I may pull two, or I may pull three. We'll see how I feel, okay? I'm not doing them all, just only a few. Once in a while, I might feel like doing all the names, but in this case, I don't. Or we'll see. We'll see what happens. I know for sure one thing. I'm pulling one major winner for sure. And then we'll see how I feel about if I'm going to do them all or if I'm not. If I do them all, no, I am not giving anybody a heads up about what I'm doing. You guys should just appreciate whatever it is I'm doing and how I do it. I don't have time to be making everything super convenient for y'all. You know, I'm just doing this to say thank you guys for being subscribers and viewers and actively participating in my channel by commenting in the videos. If you're interested in how you can be entered into any of the drawings, I typically would do this every month. However, for November, December, because here in the U.S. there were major holidays, and this is not something, I don't do this channel full time. I only do it part time. So I have a lot going on in my life, and so I didn't have enough time to dedicate to doing the drawings then, so I'm doing them now. So for those of you who fell off with the comments because you thought I wasn't going to do them, well, then y'all missing out. And congratulations to those of you who do win, okay? If you want to know how you can get in for the next drawing, comment in the January readings, okay? In this month, you can also comment in the yearly forecast, 2018 forecast videos as well. But in February, if you comment in those videos wanting to be a part of the drawing, I'm be honest with you, I'm not going to be able to tell the difference, because I'm not going to take the time to go through all of them and look and see, well, what days they post. I'm not going to do that. So after that point, it'll be better for you, if you want to be in the drawings, comment in the February videos at that point. But the way it's supposed to be done is, in January, I'm going to do the drawing for that one in February, because I want to allow everybody enough time to comment in the January videos, okay? So, all right, shaking this up some more. I want to make sure this is fair. And a name actually fell out. So I'm going to go with that. Zoni Rodriguez. I'm assuming that's Rodriguez, but it's RDGZ. I'm assuming that's Rodriguez, okay? Or Zoni R. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you. And it's just going to be a brief 3-card reading and an advice card. Oh boy, that's falling all over the place. And if you guys are interested in getting a personal reading, you go to my website, prettytarot.com. And for those of you who are interested in supporting the free videos on this channel, you can go to paypal.me/prettytarot. So there's one that fell out here. So that's going to be the first card. And well, if nothing else pops out, then I'll just pull the rest of them or whatever. And no, you guys can't see my spread. It's fine. It's no big deal. But you do see me shuffling though, like you see me doing all my videos, right? Y'all know what that's all about. Y'all know what that's all about. Poking fun. Poking fun. Some people are making a big deal about stuff that ain't really worth it. I know who they're talking about, though. So I saw that after the fact. I know who they're talking about. I kind of get it. I don't blame them. I get it. Anyway, yeah. So one more that popped in, and one last shuffle. I'm trying to get the energy out of the last videos I just did. You guys be surprised how much that energy can show up from the last reading into the current reading. And I don't want to necessarily do that. Okay. Okay, so I have the 3 cards here that I'm going to read on, and then I'm going to do the, what is this? Then I'm going to do the advice card, okay? So, who is it? Zoni? Yeah, Zoni, you feel somehow restricted or limited and possibly tied into a situation you feel like you can't get out of, whether it is an actual contract or legally or something, or just is a situation you just really are finding it hard to squeeze your way out of, or you're feeling just restricted, squeezed, limited, or whatever is going on here. You know, you're trying to gain some sort of justice here. It's possible it's a legal thing, or some sort of fairness or balance in the situation, okay, or some sort of justice. And you have this new start here. Could be a new opportunity, could be a new job, or a new career, or a new move here, something, a new relationship, or just your freedom, period, I feel like. But whatever this is, you feel passionate about it, and it's a new opportunity or a new start for something in your life, okay? And that's as far as I'm going with it, because I'm not pulling clarifiers to get more detailed about it. And I'm going to pull an advice card for you. I only pull clarifiers these days in like personal readings, you know, because it takes a lot of time to be doing clarifiers and all this other stuff. So this is like a free mini general reading. Okay, so let's see what advice card we get for you. Shuffle here. Okay, so this one says, clean up your mess. Okay, clean up your mess. This card here is like, and what's interesting about this card is this person, they went out of their way to creatively, you know, trim up these bushes in a creative way into animal shapes and things like that. They really didn't have to. They could have just trimmed those bushes and trees the same way they did the ones back here in the back. You know, just regular oval shaped or whatever. But they actually went out of their way to create something and be really, really creative about it, okay? In this particular situation here, though, but they are recognizing that in doing this, they got to clean up everything here that resulted from whatever this is that they did. You know, whatever this is, they cut up, trimmed, created creatively, or however they creatively went about creating this, they know they still got to clean it up afterwards, okay? So, you kind of will know how this advice applies to you, okay? If there's some situation that you created, or it was of your own making for whatever reason, okay? Whether you got yourself into something, whether you, you know, maybe you even creatively imagined something that you created as a problem, okay? there's so many ways to interpret this, but because, like I said, I haven't done any clarifiers, I'm just going based off of what I know makes sense here. So, because sometimes the Eight of Swords, it's a feeling and it's a psychological, mental type of hang up where, you know, this person, yeah, they appear to be tied up, but they're also holding their hands here, twiddling their thumbs. So she doesn't have to be restricted. This person doesn't have to be restricted. She actually, her hands are free enough for her to just reach up and pull these ropes, you know, wiggle her way out of these ropes and pull these ropes off. And then when she wiggles out of these ropes, now these ropes look tight, but originally in the most tarot decks, they're not. And then when she gets that off, she could just then take the blindfolds off, see around her, you know, see if there's any vultures or anything else around her. And you see the swords, then she could just walk through those swords without getting cut. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times this card usually signifies that being trapped is not always necessarily being trapped. There's always a way out, but you have to empower yourself and don't make yourself a victim to anything, okay? But however, sometimes the Eight of Swords can usually indicate also literally being tied into something that you maybe you can't get out at the moment, but eventually you can. Like if it's a contract, eventually you can get out of that contract, or there are stipulations to it. But whatever the case is, you're going to have to figure it out and not wait for someone to come and free you or rescue you from it. It's really a card that's telling you empower yourself. Don't allow yourself to feel victim or feel helpless or hopeless in anything. And like I said, if there's any justice to be had here, you know, or fairness or balance or whatever this is, or getting what you deserve so you can get this new opportunity, it's going to come from, I feel like, you empowering yourself. So this is, like I said, it's telling you clean up your mess or whatever, you know. And you can get creative in your situation, or your situation is all in your creative making in your mind, or however you do this, okay? But it's just telling you take responsibility, clean up your mess or whatever, okay? So that is the advice you were given, okay, Zoni. And I'm thinking I'm going to pull one more name here. Who do I got here? Who do I got? Who do I got? Oh, wow. Now this is interesting. This is totally interesting. Okay, so I got two names connected here. What I'm going to do here, I was supposed to cut these two apart so that the two names are separate. So I took these apart and I'm going to put them back in there. Sorry, you guys. I can't be pulling dual names. That doesn't make sense. Okay, the names got to be separated. And I didn't want to show you names because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, I can't believe I just missed that. I don't want nobody to feel that way. So if you don't know who it is, and you can't get mad and say, you know. I don't want anybody to feel a loss or anything like that. Sorry about that, you guys. Oh, look who. This Ronak Usman, or R. Usman, R-O-N-A-Q, Usman or Usman, or Usman, U-S-M-A-N. This is backwards, but R. Usman or R. Usman or R. Usman. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Ronak, first name? Okay. I'll go ahead and shuffle for you. And like I said, keep in mind, you guys, these free mini readings are general. I don't pull clarifiers on free general readings. I just don't do it. If you guys are interested in getting more details and things like that, seek out a personal reading with me. Otherwise, let me go ahead and do this. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I want to make sure I get that energy in here for this person. Interesting. Okay, so two cards already popped out, one underneath the other. So that's the first two cards, and I'm going to pull a third one. Ah, okay. I don't really prefer to have more than one pop out necessarily. But let's see what happens. If it happens again, I'll just do that. It's time for me to eat. I haven't eaten anything yet. One last shuffle. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so you are wanting to see your ships come in and wanting to see things come through for you. Perhaps opportunities or things that you feel you deserve or things you feel you've been waiting on. And it seems that there is some sort of offer here that may affect the way you feel or change the way you feel, or it may affect the way someone else feels or change the way they feel. This could be an emotional offer, or it just affects the way you or someone else feels here, and you may be expecting to receive it or give it, okay? But however you feel somehow manipulated or controlled, or you feel like possibly like things are a hassle, difficult, miserable. You may be dealing with some sort of situation where you feel like you're kind of being held hostage to some extent, like maybe there's some strings attached or something to the situation, or something you feel like you can't release or let go of, okay, possibly as well, in your situation. So let me go ahead and pull some sort of advice here. Remember, I didn't pull any clarifying cards to get more detailed about it or to know more in depth what's really going on there. So we're just going with the general read for you, Ronak, or R. Usman, or R. Dinner. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry if I mispronounced any of you guys' names, okay? Terribly sorry. Okay, so the card that popped out here for you as advice, this is advice for you, is to reach out. To reach out. If you reach out, someone else may reach back to you, okay? Someone else may reach back to you, and they may, help you or be kind to you or caring to you or nurturing to you in some form, okay? Or vice versa, okay? It could be the other way around where, if you reach out, they may reach back and you can be kind, caring, and nurturing and helpful to them, maybe, okay? So it's a either or situation, but either way it go, you're being advised to reach out in this situation, okay? To reach out in some form to, I believe this is what's going to help you see your ships come through or see things come through for you in some regard. And I believe that's also what this offer, that's about, what this offer is about, that is either an emotional offer or one that affects the way you or someone else feels, okay? But perhaps, like I said, you feel like you can't do this for whatever reason, maybe you're tortured, because this card sometimes is about torturing oneself, or others torturing you, or others torturing someone else, or feeling manipulated or controlled, or feeling like you cannot release yourself to do something, because they have this chain around their neck, and they're just kind of holding themselves hostage to this. But instead of feeling like you can't do it or restrict it, it's okay to do it, okay? Or if someone reaches out to you, it's okay to accept it. You may think there's strings attached, maybe even, but it may not necessarily be that or be true, Okay, so my battery is low. But I want to pull another name here. I'll pull another name. If it cuts off, I apologize. That'll be the end of it. Okay, Haley Carter. I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for you real quick. I believe that's Haley Carter. I know that's backwards, so you may not be able to see it as well or whatever, but I think that's Haley Carter or H. Carter. Yeah, my battery's saying low. Yikes. So I hope it doesn't cut off on me. I really hope it doesn't. Ah! I know y'all saying I'm shuffling too long, but... Okay, so this is about feeling defeated, betrayed, stabbed in the back, or feeling like you are just at a complete defeated point. Really just feeling completely defeated. It could be also struggling with health, and the health being really poor. It also could be a real serious depression point. It also could be really poor health. Or just feeling literally defeated in a situation, okay? Or feeling backstabbed or betrayed. One last shuffle and then I'll pull the others. Okay. And it's regarding a earth sign or someone with earth in their energy. Or someone who takes on that energy, whether it's you or someone else, and that could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or someone who might be a parent figure, or they may have, whether it's your parent or someone who has children, or someone who appears to have money, stable, organized, neat, you know, they're responsible, serious, those kind of things, maybe even stubborn, you know, someone with that energy, whether it's you or someone else. They could be earth sign or not. This could be you or it could not be, but feeling defeated and maybe even betrayed. And this is in regard to this person or the health being poor. But you, it seems like in this situation, there's some sort of feeling of limitation or restriction, and something you feel you can't get out of in regards to them or whatever is going on here with this situation. However, keep in mind the Eight of Swords is all about more so, this is interesting, mental restriction, you know. Or psychological restriction, which you could possibly get out of this. It doesn't, but you're going to have to empower yourself to get out of it. This card popped out, which says reach out, and it's funny, the last person got that card. So either you need to reach out or maybe they need to reach out, but the advice is more so about you guys and what you need to do, and you're being advised to reach out. What's interesting is this says clean up your mess here. So whatever you created, you got to clean up your mess here, okay? You got to be responsible for that. And then this says reclaim your art. If something, maybe you have something that's been long put on the shelf. Those cards popped out, which is why I read on them, because they popped out. Okay, so that's your advice. And my camera is about to cut off on me. So, I appreciate all of my viewers. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing and commenting. Like I said, if you guys want to continue to be included in the drawing, make sure you comment in the current month's videos, and I will do those readings in the following month, okay? So check out the January 2018 videos if you haven't already, and if you want to be included in the drawing, make sure to comment. You can also check out the 2018 forecast. But after January, if you comment in there, unless you put in well, don't even do it, because I'm not going to go back to those videos after January for comments, okay? So it's best to probably, you know. Anyway, peace. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for actively participating and supporting my channel. You guys are awesome, and this was my way of saying thank you. And who knows, I'm going to be doing something else later on as a reading, but something new. Peace.